Next is weightlifting here at the top. You all know that we're a big weightlifting gym. Everybody in here loves lifting weights. We love throwing around, clanging and banging and doing all that kind of stuff. Me personally, looking back over it, we might have done it a bit too much when we first started, focusing so much on strength and not developing our Metcon abilities. Let's take these past 2 months, for example. We just finished Fran. And when we did Fran, I mean, I don't know how many people PR'd, but we had a lot of responses. I know we had like 8 to 10 responses of PRs. Take Chance Beavers. Chance has been doing this for a long time. He's like 5, 6 years. He's been doing this just as long as anybody else. And he had a 20-second PR on Fran. And we've done hardly any strength work in the past 90 days or 60 days of training. And he doesn't come in and do that many two-a-days. He doesn't come in and do the barbell wide programming. He just comes in and does the classes. And he had a 20-second PR. And Gary, I think, had a big PR. We had some people that used 95 pounds for the first time. Some people did a 45-pound bar and got sub 5 minutes, sub 6 minutes, even at scaled weight. And that is huge. That is a large amount of work done in a short amount of time. And anybody that's done it full speed and as hard as they can testify to that. And I think that had direct correlations with the Hero Month we had prior to, where we did just a lot of conditioning, a lot of traditional CrossFit, and it was a lot of fun. And to go along with that and to hit up on nutrition, take Caleb Billingsley and Jen Wells. We had that 6-week paleo challenge. I haven't announced the winner yet. That's coming up today too. But both of them, using them for examples, they lost a little amount of body fat, but they gained a tremendous amount of lean muscle. And if you take Paul, who won our last challenge a year ago, he lost a lot of body fat and only gained a little bit of lean muscle. And we did a majority of strength work during that time period. And I found that really interesting myself, just being from a coach standpoint and seeing how all that stuff kind of works together, and how the Hero Month we gained more lean muscle mass than we did actual body fat loss. So with gaining lean muscle mass, you're going to be burning more calories throughout the day. You're going to be stronger. You're going to be leaner. Your clothes are going to fit better. Everything that majority of us want or as a goal happened during that time period for those people that ate really good and adhere to the nutrition programming that we like to see. And then Paul, I mean, he had great results. He lost a lot of body fat, but he didn't gain as much lean muscle mass. And so depending on how you look at it, how it fits your clothes, and how you want to, set your goals up, there's different ways of skinning the cat, and each one of them produces results. And at the very top of this is sport, and that's just either CrossFit as a sport or doing baseball, football, teenage athlete, or collegiate athlete. The sport of fitness is growing a lot, and it's going to continue to grow, and just tapping into the amount of genetic and human potential we're just scratching the surface. The guys that we see nowadays is, I had a conversation with Rod during regionals, and Rod is the best guy in the gym. I mean, he's hands down probably the best CrossFitter in the gym, just all around. And when you see him on the floor next to like the Noah Olsons or something like that, Rod even said that those guys are just another level. And that's what the sport's going to. But what those guys have in common is years of practice, years of work that they have put into the sport and developed these things first before they got good at this. Noah was following us around, 7, 8 years ago when he weighed 160 pounds, and he was doing grace at 95 pounds just to be able to keep up with us with a 135-pound bar. He built his capacity and his workload and intensities up to match us slowly, and now look at the benefits of what he's got going on now today. You don't hear of him having any major injuries. He's training year round because he's very smart at what he has done. So this right here is an ideal, the hierarchy of sport. Once again, nutrition at the base, lean meats, fruits, vegetables, some starches, nuts and seeds, no sugar. Metcon, that's our daily workouts, CrossFit style workouts. Working on those gymnastics, that's coming in on Saturdays at 11:30. Weightlifting, if you want to get more practice, Sunday afternoons with Rachel at 5 p.m. That way you can really hone in your skills. So when you come into class and we do a CrossFit workout, we do strength work, you know exactly what to do. We don't have to spend time there with a coach breaking it down. That's what our coaches are there for, and they're going to help you out, and they're going to help you get better at that. taking that time with deliberately working on every movement and breaking it down piece by piece. That's what we do on Sundays for weightlifting. And then the sport. If you want to get more involved with the sport, talk to Jessica, talk to myself, and we can help you out, push you in the right path. Some of you want to do Bound to the Grind. You might not be ready for that kind of workload, but especially if you can't do certain lifts, like there's certain criteria that you need to be able to meet before you start to do competitive exercise programming. If you can't hit certain numbers, or if you can't hit certain bodyweight gymnastics movements, you probably shouldn't be doing that. Probably should be sticking with the regular CrossFit classes. And once again, to reiterate it, don't turn this pyramid upside down thinking that every day you come in, we're measuring, we're going against the clock, and we're just, doing the best you can. We want you to be fit, we want you to be happy, we want you to be healthy. And when you come in here and you look at the workouts of the day, remember, you want to try to do every rep perfect. If that means that you got to slow down a little bit, slow down a little bit and make every rep perfect. The time in here is your time. If you want to compete with other people, but be knowledgeable and be cognizant of your own ability. If you have a 400-pound deadlift, say a guy doing Diane, if you have a 400-pound deadlift and you've never done a CrossFit workout with 225 pounds for 45 reps, you probably should not do a 225-pound deadlift for your first time coming in, because that's when you're going to get the aches and pains and you're going to, oh, my back is pulled. It's because your body is not built up to that capacity yet. And that's what the coaches are here for. Our coaches know who you are, they know how your bodies operate, and they know how to scale you down. So ask them. I would rather see you drop down in weight, go fast, or be able to perform every rep perfect than trying to go RX. RX is just a number that we put on there, honestly. And it's for some people, it's what they strive for, and for other people, it's what they kind of grade themselves on and for scalability. It's okay. Take Mary Lovers right here. She's been one of the OGs in the gym. She's been with us for 4 years. She's over 55 years old. She's had several knee injuries and foot injuries and shoulder injuries, but she stayed consistent with us because she knows that it's not that CrossFit is causing injuries. We're just bringing to light problems that she's had through movement. And so she's still with us. And now the other day with Jimmy, she got a triple-digit bench press. She bench pressed 100 pounds at her age. And that's she went to her doctor, and her doctor said when she first told him that she was doing CrossFit, he told her not to. He said CrossFit's not good for you, it's not going to be healthy for you. And now the other day she went over there and the doctor said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it because it's working great for you. And that was CrossFit, and that was being in here and working and working and working. 4 years. 4 years she's put in work, and now she's got the 100-pound bench press. Now she's working on getting her pull-ups. Now she's working on just getting these like little things here and there. And that's what it is. It's all about progression. If we have you, the client, still in here 5 to 10 years from now, and you're still progressing in some area, even though you might have lost something in another, that's still a win for me because you're happy, healthy, and you're still coming in and you're still striving to be better, and that's all we want, really. I know this is a super long video. I'm going to upload on YouTube, and hopefully some of you take the time to watch it. And if you got any other questions, please let me know, because I would like to make more of these videos because I don't get to see a lot of you anymore face-to-face and answer questions you may have. If you have questions for me, please ask, and I'll be glad to make a video, because if you have a question, there's probably 9 to 10 other people that have the same question or are interested in the subject. And I want to just share a lot of knowledge I've gained over the years and be able to, give it to you in some way, form, or fashion. I think this is going to be the easiest way. But anyways, Hardcore Sport, nutrition, metcon, gymnastics, weightlifting, sport. If you want to look at gymnastics classes or weightlifting classes, got any questions about it, email me. I'll send you some information on them. Remember, your first time coming into those is free. And then if you want to continue with those, we give a special CrossFit Bound members discount to these classes. Just because they're such specialized classes that, got to compensate the coaches a little bit. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy this video. I hope it made some kind of sense. Hope it answers some questions some of you may have. But like I said before, if you ever have any specific subjects that you want me to talk about, please email them to me, and I'll try my best to make you a video. Thanks.